Last week, I picked Javon Hargrave to be the 49ers hero in a game I thought the Niners would win against the Vikings. Instead, the Niners lost and Hargrave had no sacks. Oops. This week, I vow to do better. So I'm picking Brock Purdy to be the 49ers' potential hero against the Bengals. Now, that doesn't mean I'm picking the Niners to beat the Bengals. I'm not so sure the Niners will win this game. But if they do, Brock Purdy is going to have to be the biggest reason that they win. He's going to have to play a lot better than he has the past 2 weeks. Keep in mind, he was playing really well the first 5 weeks of the season. He was completing 67% of his passes. His TD to INT ratio was 9-0, and his quarterback rating was 123. He seemed like a legit MVP candidate, even though the season was young. Since then, his production has tanked. Past 2 games, both losses, his completion percentage has been 57. His TD to INT ratio has been 2-3, and his quarterback rating has been 69. Suddenly, he seems like a liability. And now, he's coming off a concussion. It was only a few days ago. If he plays in this game, which is not certain, he's questionable. He has to pass the final stage of the concussion protocol today, which the Niners expect that he will. But if he does play, he'll only be 6 days removed from a concussion, and quarterbacks don't always play their best right away after a concussion. And he wasn't playing so well before the concussion. So what are we to expect from Brock Purdy in this game? He really didn't practice this week. He didn't have a full practice that wasn't a walkthrough. And he's facing a Bengals defense that is giving up a quarterback rating of 79 this season. It's a really good pass defense with a good edge rusher and Trey Hendrickson and some good corners as well, some good DBs. So, big test for Purdy. How's he going to do coming off 2 bad games and a concussion against a defense that's really good against the pass, and he doesn't have Deebo Samuel, and he might not have Trent Williams, and Christian McCaffrey hasn't been playing well. Like, what's Purdy going to do? If he steps up and plays like the MVP candidate we thought he was a few weeks ago, the little mini Joe Montana we thought he was, then the Niners will win, and he'll look like the real deal. If he doesn't, if he continues his trajectory that he's been showing the last 2 weeks, the Niners will lose, and he just might lose his job during the bye week to Sam Darnold, because that's the time to change a quarterback, at the bye week. So, big week for Purdy.